Welcome back to the channel, guys. Easy Crypto here. So I wanted to bring you an important update before we get into the video. What is going on with the market, and also this particular report here. If you haven't already, please follow Cyberskriller. Really good channel, provides some important information. He's brought us something here which is 5 hours ago. I've just shared this as well. So Trust Wallet reported have credible intel regarding a high-risk zero-day exploit targeting iMessage on the dark web. So what you want to come and do is you want to come and turn off iMessage, and this will basically stop this particular problem, guys, this exploit. Okay, so you want to turn off iMessages just for now until Apple patches a fix with that and provides an update. Hopefully we'll hear something soon, but I don't want anyone to lose money, so please come and do this as soon as possible, guys, before something serious happens. Okay, guys. That being said, where are we with Bitcoin? Bitcoin is still hovering around the $62,000 region. Still coming down, guys, and it will eventually pick up. The only thing I'm concerned about is market dominance. My theory is we would hit the around 57% region. Around this region, so 57% to 61% region. This is Bitcoin dominance. And then from those particular positions, I believe that altcoin season will arrive. So what I'm hoping will happen is we reach this around the 57%. We're at 55, nearly 56 at the moment. We reach and tap this line, or we even go into this line here, even up to 59%, and then we'll see a retracement down and down and down as Ethereum starts to take market share from Bitcoin, guys, and Bitcoin dominance goes down. And once we see that region, once we see that happen, then that's when altcoin season is going to start. We did actually wick above this line, but I personally think we're going to go all the way into this zone here. We're going to think, it's all over for altcoins. They're going to bleed even more, and then once we retrace down here, then slowly come down and down, that's when we're going to see a big run for our altcoins, guys. So just keep an eye on that. And this is just really showing. So people were saying we're never going to reach $100,000 from this particular chart, and this is what I follow regarding Bitcoin. This is one of the metrics I use. This is Bitcoin MVRV, so market value versus realized value. Look, this is comparing it to other cycles. So obviously in 2017, we're all the way up here with an MVRV Z score of over 10. And in the 2021 bull cycle, we hit nearly a 7 on the MVRV score. So anything really regarding over 6 is basically saying that we are going to potentially be at the top of the Bitcoin cycle, guys, and this is something that you should be looking at and taking into consideration. As you can see, we're nowhere near 6 at the minute. We're 2.68. We're probably even lower than this because we've come back down significantly over the course of the last month or so. And I just really wanted to show you where we are on the Bitcoin cycle. Obviously, we haven't got the updated result, but I reckon we're probably still around 2.4 at the moment in terms of this particular score. We're nowhere near at the point of selling. We're probably just at the start of the initial cycle or coming to a halfway point, in my personal opinion, for where we are with Bitcoin. We're definitely going to reach over 100,000 in my personal opinion. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you this, and please actually bookmark this page and come and have a look, see where we are in terms of the cycle. And then finally, coming into some of our some market sentiment. People are calling altcoins dead and calling 50-70% crash, but the chart is indicating something else, guys. Okay, why you should be extremely bullish. Bitcoin halving is in 4 days. Dips are brought up aggressively. OTC desks running dry because of the lack of Bitcoin. Supply and exchanges at record lows. Miners are not selling. No significant BTC exchange inflows from Wales so far. 7 months green in a row. Massive ETF inflows. Most successful ETF launch in history, including gold. BlackRock ETF never had an outflow. Hong Kong approved the BTC and ETH ETF yesterday. UBS and Morgan Stanley are about to approve their ETFs on platforms for all the clients. FACB accounting rules at the end of the year, governments debasing the currency. We've also had Wall Street approve a type of ETF as well. So in my opinion, we are still bullish, and people being bearish right now is actually, in my opinion, a bit stupid. Even if we drop further, you know, we will eventually go back up. If we look at COVID, what happens? We dropped. If something did happen, like a black swan event, like COVID, which is a world war, whatever, we'd come out of that at a higher level, guys. We're not going to crash this. This isn't going to crash completely. We might go down for a while, but we're going to eventually see progress in the market eventually, guys. Just thought I'd bring that to your attention, guys, before moving on to my current picks, what I'm doing now, where are we going from here, guys. So these are my 10 picks that I wanted to talk to you about in the market, which I am currently buying. I do believe we potentially might see a move down to around the $57,000 to $58,000 region, and I will continue to buy up these particular coins. And this is my actual portfolio, guys, right now. Being perfectly transparent with you, I haven't told you exactly how much I put in here, but these are the coins I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to explain to you the reasons behind my picks, guys. So Casper, everyone knows I love Casper. Casper's is one of my safe plays, and I have two safe plays on this list that I personally believe in. Now Casper, everyone knows, solves the trilemma. It's the future of blockchain, block DAG technology, sorry. And it will be up there with the likes of Ethereum, if not in this run, the next run definitely, once we see these smart contracts being approved, guys. I've already spoken about KRC20, and you'll eventually be able to, projects will eventually be able to be built on the Casper ecosystem, which is super bullish because it's way quicker and more secure than the likes of Ethereum, guys. So with that being said, Casper is my top pick for risk versus reward, guys. If we come down there, my second pick is going to be Mint Layer, and everyone knows I like Mint Layer as well. It's a Bitcoin layer 2, providing scalability for Bitcoin, DeFi Bitcoin, guys. They've actually proved their working project. We have actually a project being built on Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. So Mint Layer is definitely one to watch, 100% one to watch. It's only a small market cap, less than $30 million market cap. For a layer 2, that is tiny. It could really skyrocket over the course of the next few months, especially when we see market dominance come back down eventually. Now Arweave has been a significant mover of mine, and I've put a lot of money into this particular project, and it's gone up considerably. So Arweave has had a massive move, and it's one of the bigger projects in this particular portfolio. But Arweave is decentralized storage. The only other coin I would kind of look at getting into on this level is Filecoin, which is slightly smaller market cap, I think, and it hasn't seen the move that Arweave has done. So if you didn't catch Arweave, start to have a look at Filecoin. But the key thing is, guys, all these coins, look how much we're down. So now is a brilliant buying opportunity if you want to get into any of these particular projects, guys. If you look at this, right, 45% down on a project, guys. If you want to get into something, now is the key time, and it might be the last opportunity in this particular market that we see these prices. Everything's down at the moment, guys. So yeah, so carrying on from there, then we've got decentralized storage, we've got our layer 2s to layer 1s, which we've spoken about. If we move down to AI, because I want to have sort of a couple of projects in each significant sector of this bull run. So we know what's going to be the main sectors in this particular bull run. It's going to be AI, it's going to be gaming, and it's going to be real world assets. They're going to be the main plays in this particular bull cycle, guys, and that's my personal opinion. So I want to have some exposure to each narrative, realistically. Right, so obviously we've got Casper, we've got Mint Layer. Then if we've moved on to kind of decentralized storage, which I haven't really meant, which is going to be very bullish. But then from there, we're going to move into gaming. So the main gaming coins that I've been investing in over the course of the last few months, I've been AWT, which is a brilliant project, PZP and Lit Lab Games, and also Miria. Miria is one of the bigger ones because I believe that is a bit of a safer pick. Alex Becker's shilling that massively, and I think he's an advisor for Miria at the minute. So with that being said, the rest of them are very small market cap. Because I've put a majority of my money in higher conviction plays such as Casper, Arweave and Mint Layer, it gives me a little bit of room for maneuverability for the rest of these picks, guys. And I've put in obviously a lot smaller amounts of money in these, but these could actually provide you with a lot better results and gains, but potentially these could go to absolute zero. That's just the chance you're going to play with these, but I've got high conviction in these. They've all got docs teams, which is something I look for, and that's something you should look for as well. They've all got a good use case. I've actually played the majority of the games that are on here, the ones that are out. And the token unlock schedule isn't absolutely horrendous. If it's horrendous, I won't be investing into any of the projects like that. So that being said, then moving on from these particular games, I'm not going to go into detail on these. I just want to bring you my portfolio, my breakdown of my portfolio, what is in my portfolio. In future videos, I might go into a little more detail, but I've actually covered all of these particular projects in my current videos, guys. So the other sector that I wanted to cover, and I believe one of the projects that is absolutely amazing at this point in time, is Based AI, and everyone's sleeping on Based AI. I've made a previous video on Based AI, but it's very much like BitTensor, but at a much smaller market cap. So there's a potential for 100x for this particular project. You need to come and check this out, because it could be one of the last times you can get into this project at a decent price. As you can see, with 29% down over the last 7 days, unfortunately I did buy this probably roughly around 7 or 8 days ago, so I am 30% down. I'm not going to worry about that because I know I will get my money back on this particular project. Carl Chase loves this project, so go and check some of his videos out on this particular cryptocurrency and AI project. AI is going to be absolutely huge in this bull market, so come and have a look at this. The next, obviously, Chain GPT, I've been banging on about this for ages. I made some decent profit on this, and I managed to secure some of the profit a couple of months ago, but since then we've obviously seen a 29% dip. So it is a nice opportunity to get into this. Then the only other one I want to bring you today is MetaZero. So MetaZero is absolutely amazing project. I'll actually share the website just quickly, because I believe MetaZero is absolutely amazing project. It's in the real world asset sector, and it's a little bit different to normal real world assets, which are related to kind of real estate and tokenizing real estate by fractionalizing the amount of real estate you actually have to buy to earn kind of like a reward or net profit, guys. So what they're doing is redefining gaming assets, bringing real world omni-chain tokenization to your favorite gaming assets, allowing in-game purchases such as a gun, or if you had a character and they had like a sword or a helmet, then you'll be able to tokenize that particular asset and actually own that. So that is actually yours. You'll never be able to lose it. Creating a synthetic liquidity layer protocol omni-chain for gaming real world assets, breaking down traditional barriers, expanding gaming assets beyond gaming communities to a wider range of investors for speculation. So it's doing things a little slightly differently. They've got a docs team, and it's a very small market cap for what this project is. So, and they've got some brilliant partnerships, PAL AI being one of them, or IBM. Come and check this out, because this could really do well. But as you can see, the majority of my picks are quite small, like the market cap picks. But the key here, guys, is what I wanted to tell you, is that you need to have a safety net. So the safety net for me is the majority of my investment is in Casper. I'd say 50% of my portfolio is in Casper, and then we've got another 20% of my portfolio is in Mint Layer, so that's obviously at 70%, and 30% is in the rest. So as you can see, the more risky we get, guys, the less money I put in, guys, but potentially the more reward I will get at the end, depending on where these do. Some of these might go to 0, but I know for a fact Casper is not going there, and Mint Layer is not going there either. And you can even make a case for Base TI being a more safer pick. The rest of them potentially could go to 0. Arweave is a sort of safety net, but still not 100% a safety net, guys. So with that being said, these are my picks, and this is what is in my portfolio. I'll break this down a little bit more in future videos, but I wanted to give you just a little insight into what I'm picking up over the next 24 hours to 48 hours. All of these coins I will be DCAing in because we're so low in price, especially MetaZero down here with a 45% retrace over the course of the last 7 days. It would seem stupid not to actually buy right now. I know it's a scary time at the minute for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but now is the best time to buy. If you don't buy now, it could be your last opportunity to get into this particular market. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will bring you another video tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next one.